Here we go. Again, my name is Alex. I am presenting on building diversity and equity in canine search and rescue. We're promoting community collaboration, resilience, and emergency preparedness. As she mentioned, I'm a biologist, a university instructor, an empiricist, and a certified canine SAR handler. Shireen Shahor is the GA-CERT treasurer, a certified public accountant, and a canine handler. John Anthony Shahor is co-founder for GA-CERT K9, an experimental social psychologist, a cynologist, and a certified canine handler. And this wouldn't be a proper canine presentation without at least introducing the dogs. So from left to right, we have canine Angie in trailing, canine Cerberus in trailing, canine Darwin in trailing and human remains detection in land and water, canine Crixus trailing, human remains detection, land and water, and area search, canine Kane in trailing, human remains detection, land and water, and last but not least, canine Nymeria trailing and human remains detection. The GA-CERT mission statement is as follows: to enhance the community resilience through search rescue operations, volunteer engagement, and educational initiatives. GA-CERT canine handlers have also undergone extensive cultural sensitivity, cultural competency, and inclusion training to ensure a healthy and holistic approach to working in diverse communities in and around Georgia. GA-CERT canine services are available for free and offered in English, Spanish, American Sign Language, Hebrew, Farsi, and Arabic. In addition, we hold a profound belief that dogs are mankind's true link to happiness. They enrich our lives in countless ways. I would like to take a moment to speak about our why. This conversation is always a bit difficult for me to get through, so your patience is appreciated. Two years ago, my younger brother, Nick, I have been in search and rescue for about 9 years, participated in about 50 searches, and a good number of those with positive outcomes. 2 years ago, my brother Nick went missing. His case was assigned to a detective at 40 hours post-reporting him missing. At that point, I had compiled a list of contacts to pull video surveillance from the train station, phone records, and bank records. The detective assigned to the case chose not to use any of the information that I provided. Nick's point last seen was at the northernmost MARTA station, heading south into the city of Atlanta. We couldn't be sure which station he exited, so we did not have a starting point for the dogs. Despite calling in favors all over Atlanta, I was not able to get much attention on his case, police, media, or otherwise. Nick's body was recovered 7 days later in downtown Atlanta, and my family was notified 3 days after that. To be clear, the local police department took an additional 3 days post-recovery to notify us, despite Nick's driver's license found in his pocket. This story serves as a perfect example to highlight some of the shortcomings of both our search and rescue capabilities, but also, and more importantly, our general level of care and compassion for our fellow human beings. I took a break from search and rescue for a bit after this. I couldn't face the possibility of another failure. I met John and Shireen from Redemption Road K9 about 6 months prior to Nick's disappearance. And about 6 months after, we sat down together and decided that something needed to change. Traditional search and rescue wasn't serving all the people equally. Racism, exclusion, and ostracism are alive and well within the search and rescue community. A plan was devised to touch and empower as many underserved minority communities as possible, with the hopes that those empowered would be able to take their newfound knowledge back to their own communities, to teach people to be self-sustaining so that they don't need to reach outside of their own communities in times of need. Also pictured here is Brittney Eccleston. I unfortunately never had the pleasure of meeting her and would do a disservice to her to share her story. However, she was a very important member of the Redemption Road K9 family and a large part of the why for John Anthony and Sheree. The reason that GA-CERT is here is to prevent the same injustice from happening to anyone else. GA-CERT goals. During the initial meeting, we decided to refer to the team as a community emergency response team. We wanted the name to encompass more than simply search and rescue. Below are some of the methods that we've implemented so far. We're looking for new and better ways to do things all the time. We developed our goals to include strengthening emergency preparedness in local communities, providing timely and effective search and rescue support, educating and engaging community members in search and rescue efforts, as well as outreach to communities with little or no access to SAR resources, training volunteers in SAR techniques, developing partnerships with local organizations, implementing innovative youth programs, and sharing our love of all things K9. Community involvement. As everyone participating today knows, community involvement is a cornerstone of any successful volunteer SAR team. GA-CERT is committed to leading by example, starting with substantial investments in the communities we serve. We have established strong partnerships with local agencies, such as the Department of Parks and Recreation, the Department of Labor, local police and fire departments, as well as the local girls and boys clubs. Through these collaborations, we offer free monthly seminars and view volunteers as invaluable assets. By engaging with these community organizations, we aim to foster a culture of preparedness, resilience, and mutual support, ensuring that our SAR teams are well integrated and supported by the communities they serve. Community investment. GA-CERT believes that investing in our communities is of the utmost importance. This serves as a way to enhance resource sharing and collaboration, strengthen networks of support during emergencies, promote sustained engagement in SAR initiatives, and encourage proactive emergency preparedness. Community programs and initiatives that we are offering within our local communities include tactical K9 first aid classes, venomous snake aversion training, Brittney's Buddies, which is a K9 literacy program. Students that may be behind in their reading skills are paired with a K9 and given the opportunity to read to them. This removes any social pressure and allows the students to focus on learning. Our job training for juveniles program is a 17-week immersion program that aims to arm youth who are being adjudicated for low-level offenses and those assessed as low risk to reoffend with skills that prepare them for a meaningful life outside of the criminal justice system. We also have our K9 Courtroom Advocates. At its 2021 mid-year meeting, the American Bar Association House of Delegates approved Resolution 101A, which urged all jurisdictions to permit a specially trained K9 to accompany an anxious or traumatized individual who is testifying in court. A K9 courtroom advocate is a dog that accompanies a witness who's testifying in court proceedings. Such dogs assist crime victims, witnesses, and others during the investigation and prosecution of crimes, as well as during other legal proceedings. K9 courtroom advocates also provide assistance to drug court and mental health court participants during their recovery from drugs alcohol, mental illness, and post-traumatic stress disorder. We also participate in social events like Canicross races, canine biathlons, and agility trials. Opportunities for future community programs include Narcan training and community canine disaster planning in the near future. A few of the organizations that we have partnered with to disseminate information include Florida International University, the Discovery Channel, Karen Pryor's Clicker Expo, and La Sierra University. More on this in a moment. Collaboration with experts. Throughout my early years in SAR, I realized that if I was going to learn how to do this properly and safely, I was going to need to study under as many experts as I could reach. Luckily, John Anthony was of the same mindset. GA-CERT has partnered with experts ranging from trainers like Larry Crone and Karen Pryor to researchers including Dr. Brian Hare, Dr. Greg Burns, and Dr. David Adebimpe, and studies under SAR K9 specialists including Jeff and Shane Shetler, Paul Martin, Sinead Mbaro, and others. We've made a concerted effort to find the brightest minds in the business and learn from them. Collaboration rather than competition has opened up a number of doors for us that would not have otherwise been possible. 2 of our ongoing research collaborations will be announced in the next week or so, including a dog food trial and an odor study. The GA-CERT goal is to never stop innovating. To that end, we would like to introduce our innovative Animal-Assisted Intervention for the 21st Century program, or AAI-21 for short. We have partnered with La Sierra University's Criminal Justice Program to provide canine-related education to university and high school age students for university credits. AAI-21 is used to harness the transformative power of human-animal interaction with a focus on canines to promote therapeutic gains and enhance the health and wellness of individuals across diverse communities. Through goal-oriented and structured canine intervention programs, we aim to integrate dogs into various sectors, including health, education, and human services, with a focus on delivering impactful interventions that foster healing, resilience, and personal growth. By leveraging the innate bonds between humans and dogs, our program seeks to empower individuals to overcome challenges, cultivate meaningful connections, and achieve holistic well-being. As far as curriculum goes, what we offer currently is basic SAR skills and canine handling, canine first aid and CPR, emergency response protocols, teamwork and leadership development, history of the working dog, basic canine learning theory, basic canine training concepts, basic canine detection and tracking, and de-escalation education. Training methodologies for the humans include practical workshops and field exercises, interactive and engaging learning activities. This program is currently available in New York, Los Angeles, Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, Atlanta, and San Francisco. We decided to partner with La Sierra University because they're choosing to serve a majority minority population, with La Sierra's enrollment being 80% minority and 52% Hispanic. It also has a 34% graduation rate. So a lot of people had to fail to get those kids to hit that last statistic. All right, 1 second. I have a video that I'd like to share. Here. Sorry, give me just 1 second. No. I can get this. Are you guys able to see the video?
No, we're still seeing the presentation.
Okay.
You might need to stop sharing and then reshare. When you share the video, there should be an option to share the audio as well.
Okay, 1 second. There's that.
The
Okay, if
checkbox
somebody-
for sharing computer audio should be in the little pop out when you hit share.
Yes, okay, I see it. If somebody will just let me know that they can hear it.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
La Sierra University's Criminal Justice Department, along with Redemption Road K9, are excited to announce our law enforcement dogs for the 21st Century Training and Education Program, also known as Lead 21, located at the new La Sierra Working Dog Center in Rancho Mirage, California.
There's one thing I know, that's one thing for sure. No, we won't give up, no.
Lead 21 is an innovative, forward-thinking, comprehensive canine program rooted in building trust between canine, law enforcement agencies, and the local communities they serve. From diversity, community.
My name is Guillermina Quinto, and I am a senior at La Sierra University.
My name is Kevin Barrientos.
My name is Abney Torres, and I'm 16 years old.
My name is Johan Colin, and I'm 17 years old.
Our goal for this program is to provide students with the opportunity to learn from instructors and experts who have extensive canine, criminology, public policy, law enforcement, crime scene investigation, and legal experience.
There's one thing I know, that's one thing for sure. No, we won't give up, no, never.
My favorite part about the Lead 21 program was when we did the CPR on the mannequin.
The CPR learning where to find the pulse on a
Dogs couldn't do search and rescue and flipped it on its head and proved everybody wrong.
My favorite part was actually the micro internship where we went to WonderCon and I actually got to work with the dogs firsthand.
I thought that was an amazing experience because I was able to handle the canines. I was able to learn the different styles and the different personalities of the canines.
There's one thing I know.
The canine track here at La Sierra University is a living, breathing thing. What I mean by that is that we will continue to up our game and offer innovative, forward-thinking classes that keep La Sierra students at the forefront of all innovation happening in the working dog world.
There's one thing I know, that's one thing for sure. No, we won't give up, no, never. There's one thing I
All right, I'm gonna go back to my other screen.
We can see it again. Thanks.
Okay, excellent, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. As far as future direction and opportunities, our expansion plans, we have plans to enhance existing class offerings by launching our new Dogs and Drones, as well as Working Dogs and First Responders programs. We plan to broaden our reach into additional domestic communities, including Georgia and Tennessee schools. We will scale internationally in 2024 to Panama, with Romania, Vietnam, France, and Laos likely happening in 2025. As always, we will continue internal education, especially on the topics of diversity and cultural education and awareness, and innovation across all aspects of the organization. As a final note, we would love to be able to partner with any of you through our AI 21 program and be able to offer this to you for credits. If you're operating programs like this, we would like to be able to collaborate with you And if you have young people that might be interested in college credits, we would love to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed learning about what we have going on currently, and I'm happy to open it up to questions.
Thanks, Alex. What a great program. We do have one question in the chat from Sandra. Where do I get more info on the K9 Youth Program?
Yeah, so I've got the QR code pulled up here on the screen, and all of our contact information in the bottom left here. So if you reach out to that GA-CERT K9 Gmail, we are happy to get you as much information as you would like.
Great. Thanks very much.
No worries.
All right.
Was
we're
that
gonna go
all of the
up
questions?
That oh, we got a "you're amazing" thank you in there.
Thank you. Okay, I'll stop my screen share.
All right. Thanks again. We're gonna go to Micah for our closing.
Thank you so much, Alex. That was a great presentation, and your animals are just precious. I know you know that they are. So that wraps up our SAR for today. If you had any questions or comments or recommendations or anything like that, feel free to send us an email. We'll look over those tonight. Session starts back up tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I hope that we hope that you can make it back for then. And does anybody else have anything that they would like to add? All right. Well, thank you all. See y'all tomorrow.